this video, we're gonna talk about how to generate more sales online. This is for you if you wanna learn how to grow your income online, how to promote your products and services online, even if you're not very techy or if you don't have gazillions of followers online. This is going to be super helpful for you. I'm going to give you tips that are going to help you whether you have a service-based business like coaching or an agency. I'm gonna give you awesome insights from my experience if you are promoting online courses and even if you're growing a network marketing team. So if you want to learn how to grow online without burning out and you don't want to have to worry about where you are in terms of the growth of your brand, right? It doesn't really matter how many people are following you because you're just so excited to help people who need exactly what you have to offer, then this video is exactly what you've been looking for. Hi, I'm Ilean Harris, an entrepreneur and Cuban American. When I started as an entrepreneur, I had little resources, so I quickly learned how to work smart. I experienced lots of headaches and setbacks when I started, but today, everything is different. I've got clients in over 20 countries, I've traveled the world, and I want to show you how to do the same. In this community, you will gain amazing training and inspiration to build a business of your dreams and a great lifestyle to go with it. Whether you're an entrepreneur with lots of ambition and experience or you have just started your entrepreneurial journey, you've come to the right place. Remember, you can have it all. So there are a lot of ways that you can generate an income online. I prefer these, honestly, because they're actually so fun to do. They have the perfect blend of high tech and high touch, meaning that you can leverage systems online to grow them on autopilot, but you can also reach out to people and connect with people and build really authentic relationships. And so this is also really good for you whether you are a newbie online or you're a seasoned entrepreneur, simply because these ways to generate an income online are super smart ways to work, and they allow you to try different things to find your groove. I don't know if perhaps you have been sick and tired of your business swinging between feast and famine, or you're just so tired of having to do everything over and over and over again because absolutely nothing is automated. Perhaps you are simply overwhelmed and you're like me, maybe you pace back and forth and grab a few extra snacks than you're supposed to from the fridge because you're just frustrated. You keep trying to figure out a whole plan by yourself and then you end up being super critical. Has that ever happened to you? Do you ever doubt yourself and you get overwhelmed and it's a rabbit hole from there, right? Maybe you are confused by it all. You're just saying, okay, so I've got an email thing. Maybe I've got a funnel program. Perhaps you've got Canva and you're like, do I make images? What social media am I on? Do I make pictures? Do I make video? And there's a lot of individual pieces, but nothing's really working together to help bring in sales. And perhaps you're just simply over those days as an entrepreneur when no one's there to actually help you. I know what it's like to be stressed out and be on tiring sales calls, getting rejected by people who needed what I have to offer, and then becoming in this insane workaholic because you buy into that culture of 24/7 hustle, or, prove your worth. And yeah, that's so outdated now. People have realized that you can have it all. You can work really hard, but also take care of yourself so you don't actually have to do absolutely everything, kind of like a workaholic would. And then maybe you are just constantly interrupted. So perhaps people need something or you're getting messages or emails. And let me tell you, when you interrupt my thoughts, sometimes it feels like I have to take an elevator, walk a couple blocks, and then I can talk to you because I was so knee deep into what I was working on. It makes it so hard to get back to that idea. So these ways that I'm going to share with you, the idea is that they create the space for you to speak to the people that you're meant to speak with, not just be on endless calls, because sales calls shouldn't be tiring. They should be invigorating because you're talking to people who you can help. If they're tiring, it means that you're talking to people who found you accidentally, or they're soul-sucking clients because guess what? They're not the best fit for you. And so it's really important for you to take that as a sign, because sales calls can actually be really fun even if you do them for 10 hours straight. So if they're really tiring, you need to take that as a sign, as a red flag, as we would all say, right? If you are feeling like a workaholic, well, then maybe you're not working in your passions or in your zone of genius. That's also a flag. And if you're constantly being interrupted, that means there's not enough systems in your business so that you have space to be yourself, to do things that you want to do. So my goal is to simply show you how you can promote your programs with evergreen funnels. That's what I show you a lot of in my channel. But what happens is a lot of times people tell me, well, what the heck am I supposed to put in evergreen funnels? What am I supposed to automate? What am I supposed to grow? And so what I want to tell you real quick is that the reason I'm sharing these things with you is that I'm not just telling you how to grow a business because I'm a coach who coaches coaches. I actually walk the walk and I talk the talk. I have businesses outside of showing people how to grow businesses. I have grown multiple 7-figure businesses. I have grown them globally and with tons of freedom, whether I'm living in Miami or living in the Dominican Republic or enjoying myself in New York City, right? These are things that have worked. And so this isn't something I heard in a book or at a conference. This is something that I'm living, and I want to make sure that you are living it too. And then what's really cool here is that because I'm walking the walk, then I'm not giving you a bunch of outdated strategies or a bunch of outdated recommendations. These are things that can help you now. And you know what? Not only help you now, but help you big time. Imagine for a second having thousands of followers, growing your email list, a wait list to work with you, effective marketing in place, a scalable business, even time for inspiration to strike, even if you're not techie. Could you imagine that? What about real freedom to be away from the computer? Income, even if you're not directly selling, time to actually develop yourself personally and have a ton of fun, right? These things are all possible and they are not myths. These are things that you can do. And I know that I have personally done all of these things because when I was a little girl, I remember being told, well, what do you want to be when you grow up? And you could say anything, right? You could say, I want to be a supermodel, I want to be a chef. Actually, the first thing I said when I was asked this question was I wanted to be a garbage person. I wanted to pick up garbage. The hanging off the back of that truck when I was a little kid seemed like the most fun in the world. And no one told me, hey, no, that's not a good idea, right? If I wanted to be president, yeah, that's a great idea. But when I grew up, suddenly get more practical, pay those student loans, do this, do that. And it can be really draining and frustrating. And so I know that if you're like me, you have to honor your even childlike dreams. They are still possible, if not ever before. Honestly, now better than ever. Technology has changed the way we communicate with people. You can have customers around the world without ever even leaving the comfort of your couch. And so I'm telling you this from personal experience, from having seen it work for tons of my clients. And I want you to also have an amazing and productive career while also having a really great personal life. It is possible, it is doable, but before you live it, you've got to build it. And so this is where you should be building if you want this faster. There's a lot of different things that you can do, but these are the most fun, scalable, low cost, low overhead, and truly accessible ways that you can generate more sales online. The first one is coaching. Let's face it, people typically come to you for some kind of help. You can help others, you can coach others, you can reach people around the world, and you should be doing so. You should be sharing with others how you can help them. And so imagine having a couple clients a week and building a 6-figure income. You don't have to burn out. You don't have to charge per hours. You don't have to chase people down hoping that they'll work with you. If you work smart and you build your business strategically, then this is absolutely something that you can do. And so I work with my clients on doing this because there's a few key things here that are important for you to notice. First of all, I don't know what your niche is. This is an illustrative example. You may actually be able to charge 10 times this or half as much. I truly haven't had that time to do a deep dive with you, but know that this is illustrative. Second, you need to understand what you're covering to help people see the value in these price points. I am a high ticket coach. I definitely add tons of value. However, this is really important for you to know that I had to learn how to curate information, what we would share in those coaching sessions so that it would be that valuable. So it's not just a matter of having a package, right? It's really important that it's a package that your ideal clients want. This is a sample structure. It can have way less sessions, it can have way more. And the idea here is that you don't need millions of followers. You don't have to chase down people. You can truly build a 6-figure, a 7-figure business online by working smart and by packaging up your information. And so I love this because simply what you would need is to open your mouth, right? Tell people that you are a coach, make sure that all of your systems and structures are in place, right? You've got your packages, you've got a way to charge your clients, you've got all these other things, you contracts, etc. And then what, maybe a phone, a Zoom account where you can meet with them. It is extremely simple and it is extremely accessible. You don't have to walk around with a cute little briefcase, although if you want to, I'm not going to stop you. The idea here is that you can generate more sales, and this is a really, really, really great income stream. And so one of the great ways that you can generate more sales is, of course, word of mouth with your evergreen funnels, with digital assets. I share more with you about that in this channel, right? In my blog on IleanHarris.com, you can get more resources on it too. The idea is that for you to generate more sales, it's important to have different ways for people to work with you. And so having this way for people to work with you is extremely, extremely powerful. The next way that I want you to generate sales is with e-courses. E-courses are a fantastic way for my coaching clients, before they even become my clients, to see what it's like to learn from me, to get tons of value. I would say, half or more of my coaching clients come because they loved my e-courses so much. They're like, oh my God, if this is what I learned from you, and this way, at this price point, how much more am I going to make when I'm working with you directly and you get to give me information that specifically applies to me? So that's one way. So if you want to generate coaching sales, well, it's a really great thing to have an e-course. It allows people to get a taste of what it's like to work with you without you really having to slash your prices. I absolutely love how scalable this is, how you can wake up to sales daily, how you can truly build a significant income. Now, again, this is for illustrative purposes, but let's say your e-course is $97 a day. You make a sale a day, that's about $3,000 a month, all right? Do 3 times this and you've got a really healthy 6-figure income a year. And more importantly, it's for work you did one time. You created that e-course one time, and then it just has to sell over and over and over again. And so this is super fun. I've got e-courses in Spanish and English. They allow me to build my list. They even help generate sales indirectly, in the sense that e-courses, just like a book, position you as an expert, except an e-course can charge, and warrant a much higher price than a book. People are more likely to finish an e-course than an ebook, for instance, because it's more interactive. It speaks to different senses, right? You can have video, worksheets, workbooks, audios, so much more. And of course, what's really cool is that once it positions you as an expert, my e-courses have gotten me invitations to speak around the world, because people have truly gotten a taste of my speaking style, my training, etc. And so I absolutely love this. This is something that you can promote with digital assets, with funnels, with webinars, with word of mouth, on social media, and so much more. So if you don't have e-courses as part of your strategy, this is definitely something that you want to develop. And then lastly, I put number 1, but it really is number 3, is network marketing. Network marketing is an amazing industry. It is how I got started as an entrepreneur. I absolutely love this industry. I know that sometimes it gets a little bit of a bad rep, but the truth is that you can truly leverage the power of the compensation plan. You can build your own income while you help other people build an income. You grow as a person. It is an industry that truly focuses a lot on personal development and growth. And so when I didn't know anything as an entrepreneur, I learned so much in this industry. It's got extremely low overhead. I mean, you could go out and invest on products, services, etc. You can get business insurance, attorneys, contracts. I mean, I know I have personally spent tens of thousands of dollars on my website, on graphic design, on so much, compared to when I started in network marketing. Just the moment you sign up, it already comes with a link. It already comes with a website. This is a really great way as well. If you know people, but you're not necessarily somebody who's been really consistent on social media, you'd still have somebody that you can sell to, that you can promote to. And I just love how low overhead, almost no startup cost, how you have built-in coaching with your upline. You learn as you go, and you don't really need to be a major influencer. I absolutely love this industry, and I am a huge fan of it. And such a big fan that we have our own network marketing company, and we started it, and we were so blessed that the first year we had over 10,000 customers alone, not even including brand ambassadors. We were, we just out the gate, we were a 7-figure business, and it was such a blessing to see so many people's lives changed around the world. And so to give this picture some context, my husband is a dual citizen. He's a US citizen and a South African, and we've always just truly had such a passion for going to South Africa. We lived there short term for some time and have grown teams out there successfully, tens of thousands of people. And so this was a really special day where we were having our conference, and it's just so special to get to know people all around the world. And so look at this. You can have your coaching, you can have your e-courses, you can do your affiliate marketing, you can do your network marketing, you can do so much simply by working smart and having it work together. And so I'm super excited to learn which one of these ways you're excited to leverage to generate a significant income. Then of course, there are more resources below in the description for you to continue learning and growing in any or all of these areas. I'm super excited for you. Hey, I hope that you're enjoying this video as much as I'm enjoying sharing awesome tips with you. And if you want me to look at your business and do a real deep dive into what's working and what can work better in your business, make sure that you check out the link in the description below, where I share with you the details on how I can work with you one-on-one. This is the perfect time for you to learn from someone who's already made all the mistakes that you could ever make, and you instead can learn and fast track your success. If you're looking for a proven system that has helped me grow my business in over 20 countries, then let's talk. You'll figure out exactly if this is the right fit for you or not, and we'll strategize what's best for your business to take it to the next level. So I can't wait to talk to you.